The tap is running dry for residents in the Rio Verde Foothills after having their water supply cut off. Since the small Arizona community has no water infrastructure for the past 8 years, residents would have to truck in water in tankers from the nearby city of Scottsdale. But on New Year's Day, Scottsdale turned off the tap for the unincorporated suburb, just cut them off. Scottsdale saying it has to focus on conserving water for its own residents and could no longer supply water to the 700 homes in that community. Rio Verde residents are now left in a crisis. Just days of water left. They're having to travel to cities farther and farther away just to fill up. It is leading to a massive spike in their water bills. Water bills once in the 200s, now topping 600. And while Rio Verde residents launched a lawsuit to get the water turned back on, a judge agreed with the city of Scottsdale. So now one utilities company is stepping up, offering to build water infrastructure pipes. Still, that awaits government approval, and it would take more than 3 years to complete. Well, now Rio Verde residents are voicing their frustration. Cody Ream says for his family, he's having to drive 10 hours a week just to bring in water. His water bill's now more than his mortgage payment. That is striking. And Rose Carroll as well, you see on the screen, runs a donkey rescue ranch, and with the tap running dry, her water bills to feed those animals nearing $1,800. So joining us now, both of you, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you. All right, I want to start with you, Rose. Your sanctuary is called the Hangry Donkey Ranch, which is the best name I've ever heard. Can I ask, it's a serious issue though. Is this water issue putting the sanctuary in jeopardy? And how much longer can you go paying $1,800 water bills?
Well, you know, we're paying, our price of feed is double now. And so we're dealing with that before all this happened. And now with water, you know, tripled, it's going to be really hard. Right now we're trying to just harvest rainwater, and, you know, neighbors have been great. And we're just trying to survive right now and hoping that cooler heads prevail and we get some water.
How much longer can you keep going with feed being so expensive and water being so expensive?
Well, you know, right now we've been lucky because we've had rain and we've been able to harvest quite a bit from that. But summer comes, I don't see how we're going to be able to continue. You know, I just don't, you know. We use about 300 gallons a day normally, and summer's even more. So I don't see.
And it's in the name, those donkeys are hangry. They need to be fed, and then they need all of that feed.
They'll be thirsty too.
Yeah, thirsty and hangry. Can you just tell me quickly before we go over to Cody, what is it about donkeys? How many donkeys do you help? Why do you do this work?
You know, I've got about 25 donkeys and about 5 horses, and they are the smartest, and they're far smarter than a horse. They think about everything. You have to negotiate with a donkey. And they're, I guess they're the closest thing to an equine dog. They love people.
I love that. I love that. All right, let's go over to you, Cody. I know it's been such a nightmare for you and your family as well. Can you explain to us, you know, and our viewers, how Rio Verde doesn't have water? It's not that Scottsdale is out of water. They're just conserving it for their own residents and don't want to share it anymore. What is your response to Scottsdale saying we need to take care of our own residents? Do you understand that?
Yeah, Natasha, really, I believe that at this point, it's a pride issue. And Scottsdale needs to get over its pride and come to the table and work with us. We have brought very workable solutions to the table, multiple solutions that involve water outside of the city of Scottsdale that would not require a penny from their taxpayers, would not require a drop of water from their portfolio, and would be able to provide us with the water that we need so Rose can keep those donkeys hydrated. Rose is a friend of mine. We met because of this crisis. I've been working with many people to try to get water to her. And we've successfully been able to do that on multiple occasions at this point in time. But if this goes into summer, I don't know that we'll be able to keep up with the needs of those very kind creatures that have no say in any of this. And they have there's no reason that they should be being put through this. I've made a couple visits to her ranch multiple times, and that truly is my fire that feeds me and keeps me fighting, is her and those donkeys. And I'm going to keep doing everything in my power to make sure that she has water, and this fight is won by the good people of Rio Verde Foothills. And you can mark my words, Natasha, we will win this, because we are on the right side of this, and we are on the good fight. What is happening to us is evil. By all definitions, it is evil, and it is wrong what the city of Scottsdale is doing to these good people of Rio Verde Foothills. And I am making it my mission to stop them at all costs and get water back to this community. And I have a very, very good group of people around me. And
I mean, Cody, I hear your passion. I hear your passion. It is well taken.
We're gonna get this done, and you could send that message right to Scottsdale. We're gonna get this done, and we're gonna get water back for our people.
All right, Cody Ream, Rose Carroll. I appreciate the passion. I appreciate the time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.